Let's get started. I have here an extended essay from the subject computer science, and what I'll be doing is I'll be marking this with my red and my green pen. Red always when there's a problem, all of the bad parts, and green I'm gonna mark all of the good parts to give the students some feedback. First of all, the title is Computer Viruses, and this is already not a very good title because this is way too general. Where's the research question? I want to know. It's not a good thing, okay? So, way too general. Table of contents. Computer viruses, page 2, bibliography. This is not relevant because, of course, it's computer viruses. Why do you actually include the title here? And no subtopics, no subchapters. Where are the chapters? If you already include a table of contents, then please also include at least some chapters. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay, and computer viruses, that is the title. And here we start. And if you already include a title in the table of contents, then you have to also have a title here. Okay, where's the title? It's missing. Okay, so a research question so far has been missing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look for the research question. I'm going to highlight this green. Okay, you have not seen this. This is basically what I wrote at the top because the title was missing. And what I'm going to do now is I need to check where is the research question. So I'm already, since the late 1970s, 1980s, there has been a dramatic increase in the use of personal computers. No kidding. The increase, blah, blah, computers, blah, blah, rearrange. Where's the research question? Regrettably, who cares? It's evaluation, which is not relevant. The advent of computer viruses is causing tremendous loss of vital information. This reads like a textbook and not like an extended essay, but okay, that's simply the style of the student. Don't want to criticize that. I'm just looking for the research question. Major companies have taken precautions against viral infections. No, really? Where is the reference for that? There is no guarantee, however, that blah, blah. There's no research question. Modification of data may be more dangerous, and then there is some kind of a quote here. The research question is missing. Where in the world is the research question? I expect a research question somewhere on the first page. I mean, but he did bother to give me a quote here, which is totally unnecessary and simply takes away word count. If proper precautions are not taken to prevent, I'm still waiting for the research question. It's unbelievable. What a waste of time. Next page. Computer viruses are programs which behave very similar. Now he starts to define what computer viruses are. Where is the research question? Where is the purpose of the research question? Where is the approach to the research question? The method? I'm looking for all of this. But here, this is just a description of what a computer virus is. Home-written programs to complex simulations and application programs when a program has been infected with a virus, blah, 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 blah. It just explains what a computer virus is. Thus, one sign of a virus infection is that the storage space available on the disk diminishes. Okay. And look at this. This is actually starting at the beginning here, all the way down. How many paragraphs do you see here? This is one block of text, which is totally irrelevant. Then he talks about some specific viruses here. It's all wrong. Take it out. It's irrelevant. It's horrible. Next one. I'm still looking for the research question, the method, the approach, the purpose. This should be the reason enough for the users who subject a viral infection. Still blah blah. Okay, ping pong virus. Who cares? I'm looking for the method. What is your research question? And then he continues with Trojan horses. And then the same thing starts over. He gives me a okay. This is horrible. Okay, not relevant. First of all, he gave me a block of text, 1 page long. All of a sudden, he gives me some weird mini paragraphs. What is it? What is this here? Why is there a line here, an empty space here? I don't get it. The structure is really bad. Even though many different ways of programming a virus exist, really, do they? 4 main types of virus programs have emerged. Again, a description of what a virus is. This is just a summary. Overriding viruses, again another type. Well, at least he got the footnotes in. Totally irrelevant. See figure 1 in appendix A. Why did you not include the figure here in the text? Why not here? Why not here? Why did you move the figure into the appendix? Then you won't get any credit for it. Normal program execution continues, blah, blah. A more dangerous breed are non-over... Again, now he talks about the different types of computer viruses, but he is missing out on the main issues, which is basically the research question, the purpose of the research question, the method of answering the research question, and there's no argument. It's just a summary, of I don't know, computer terminology here. It goes on. I don't even bother crossing it out anymore. I mean, calling viruses, again another type of virus. Who cares? And why is there again this weird space? Computer viruses are not able to infect individual files, but also the disk themselves. Oh, really? The user can discover the presence of the virus, which uses a special program. Oh, isn't this nice? Now it talks about how what you can do against the viruses. But he does not, there's no argument in here. It's just a summary of what the student actually collected from other sources, from books and all of this stuff. I'm not interested. Look at this, he does it again. Weird space, weird space. This already isn't a sign that the student doesn't have a proper structure. He thinks like a new chapter is starting, but actually I don't want to start a new chapter. So he doesn't know if it's supposed to be a new chapter or it's simply another paragraph. The other virus types, he goes on. Now again, why preventing? We just talked about this, then he jumps back. Now I know why he left this space here. Because he went back to actually talking about different virus types. Perfectly safe. To be perfectly safe. Look at this English, bad English. A computer user has to start at the basics. No kidding. This drives me crazy. What a waste of research and time. Software exchange should also be minimized. So he gives an advice. This reads like a, I don't know, some kind of a, I don't know, a magazine article or something like this. Irrelevant. The more people that work on a given computers, the higher the chance. Oh, really? Again, this weird thing here, regrettably. No, we're already on page 13 here. Okay, forget about it. Yeah. Should a virus, a worm or horse, a Trojan horse already have destroyed some programs? Oh, there's often little hope. Oh, really? Is this a textbook or something? Textbook? Oh, I hate it when students do this. Look at this. Where's the conclusion? There is no. Where's the conclusion here? There's no heading, and then he stops with a quote. I mean, this is a typical. This student just wanted to appear smart. A quote includes, but not the relevant parts. Oh my lord. Bibliography. At least he got that in. Okay, I'll give him a check here, a green check for this. And then at the end, the appendix with the drawings, missing caption. Here he has given a reference, but actually not an explanation of what it is. Okay, so my verdict. Let's have a look. So research question, totally missing, minus. Then the topic, of course. Well, the topic, computer viruses, has not been justified, okay? So I'm just going to give a, I don't know, a squiggly line. And you know what? I'll just give a plus minus. I'm not quite sure about this. The topic is suitable for the subject, but actually, yeah, it's not so good. Then what about the justification or the purpose? It's missing. Of course, you don't have a purpose if you don't even have a research question. The next thing is the method. There is no strategy here. What are the source selection? Has not been justified. There is absolutely no argument. Okay, that means what does the person want to show me? It's simply a list of stuff that the person has already researched somewhere. There is no conclusion. The weird quote doesn't make the conclusion any better. Of course there's no conclusion because he didn't even answer the research question because there is no research question. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it here. So my verdict is this is definitely a fail. I mean, who in the world even wrote this essay? Gee whiz. I mean, I'll talk to this. I mean, obviously, as always, way too late. Submitted too late. I have to tell the student that he has to rewrite the whole thing. Can't rewrite it because the deadline is already coming up. Who even wrote this? It was I. Okay? This basically, I wrote this essay back in 1991. this was my extended essay, and at that time, the assessment criteria were different, okay? So, and if you want to avoid something like this, then stick to the assessment criteria and read the criteria, okay? Otherwise, something like this is going to happen. As a matter of fact, I got a pretty good result on this essay. At that time, simply writing summaries was still allowed, okay? But nowadays you cannot do that, okay? It's at that time the topic was also quite new, so 1991, it was quite some time ago. So this was actually quite difficult to actually write this essay because I had to collect sources. There were almost no sources available, and the books that were available basically were all very, how shall I say, only covered sub-topics. So what I did actually is I came up with a summary essay which kind of summarized all of the bits and pieces of information which was kind of scattered throughout. So in that sense, for that time, this essay actually wasn't even that bad. And the thing is the following, that this essay got 1 point out of 2 points. Also the marking system was different, so it wasn't that bad, okay? But according to nowadays standards, that's what you get, okay? Wish you a nice day, all the best, and don't forget to read the criteria.